Hi guys, I'm Riviowie. Thanks for clicking my video. If you like this content, I do the same thing live on Twitch 5 days a week, 2 PM till midnight London time. Enjoy the show.
Dreadful news! Scouts from the frontier report that goblins have been seen heading this way in massive numbers. We must stem this dark tide before they overrun and utterly destroy the kingdom. I suggest you put out a call for heroes, as many as we can muster, to protect our village and keep this vile swarm at bay. I implore you to act quickly. The most recent sightings were not far from the village, and we are ill-prepared for such an invasion.
Alright, we'll go fast. Destroy all the goblins and of course, yeah. Oh yeah, start with some nice warriors. There's a goblin thing right outside my... That's so rude.
I serve with pleasure.
Oh. Let's go, gorilla. Get some healers.
My service ends.
Jesus.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yeah. Healer OP.
My service
See the other big difference between Majesty 1 and 2 is healers aren't sort of the default level 1 guild.
Now serve you better. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
But they're absolutely critical in Majesty 2. That was plenty of money. Get a rogues. Actually, no, we've got a ranger. It'll be better against. Oh wait, can we build a ranger's guild? Oh, we can't. Okay, one of them. That's awesome. Yeah, that was Dragon Age Origins was a great game. That's another one I should add to the playthrough list actually. That'd be a really good one.
I serve with pleasure. My service ends.
That's great. Just healer spam.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Oh.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Are we holding on here?
Sovereign.
Doris.
I serve with pleasure.
Sovereign,
Oh, we lost that guard too, surprisingly. The resurrection spell, yes. Very, very handy. How many tens of thousands of gold that resurrection spell saved? In just single games. Oh, thanks to the gold wizards, but you're kind of getting messed up yourself, so.
building has been upgraded.
Do something about this camp just sitting next to my base. Oh, yeah. We're on the marketplace. Somebody do something about that. These healers.
Our new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Spawned our first monk straight into a horde. In Majesty 1, I do, yeah. I neglect it. Very much so. I really only use them when, like, the mission specifically calls for it. And I'll only build them then. I won't build them in, like, preparation to do it. Majesty 2, the spells are... like, all the spells just OP as hell. But yeah, Majesty 1. Don't bother. Like, obviously the heal will come in handy in later levels. Like, there's a later level where you just get like a level 50 something thrown at you. And like, the only way to do it is to just get something tanking it and just keep healing it until it gets to like level 25 or something. We don't have a blacksmith. Wait, was that what's there? No, it's not, is it? That's one of those late ones where I think it's the one where you start with just a giant in your base. So you basically start the game with a giant in there, just messing up your stuff. And I think you start with 2 cultists. And I think you meant to attack it with the cultists and just sit there and heal the cultists over and over. It's the best strategy for finishing that mission.
I serve with pleasure.
I think we're okay now. That's one of those missions where you just kind of got to make it through the first 5 minutes.
Majesty, a local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Your Highness, we've improved
There's no way the end's gonna live. Temple of Hell, yeah. They might explore.
I serve with pleasure.
The Lunord. Hey Richie, how you doing? Yeah, I know, I can't find it. I reckon Bethany's just hidden it from me.
A new building is complete.
So we need to
Majesty, the local blacksmith
find the rest of
offers new
these
services.
areas. Put some 400 gold explore flags out. See what that does. Oh, temple, brilliant. There's definitely something down here. horde coming in. Most of my heroes are away too. Oh. Put too many attack flags out. Oh, we should be okay.
I serve with pleasure.
So very close to overextending there. It's a really, really hard one to find other games like it, because
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I'm not sure I can really think of one that has so little management, because the unit control accounts for like 50% or more of the APM in an RTS.
Your Highness,
I'm not sure, Bethany, can you think of one that's like this in terms of...
I'm googling right now.
Yeah.
The first suggestion obviously is happy.
Yeah, because it's much more of a management game, I would say. That's kind of how I look at it, as more of a management game, but even then it's like, it's so hard to play something like it. It's a very unique concept, that's for sure.
Yeah, but here is having their own AI makes it similar to something like written architect or framework.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're more comparable to typical management type of games.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you've got like heroes and they're going out and fighting and
Yeah.
stuff, so people think it's just totally acceptable, because it's kind of a mix between the two. It's neither one or the other. It's his own little beast. If I do think of something, the first thing I'll do is tell you, Sloth. And then the second thing I'll do is I'll install it and play it on stream. Yeah. Yeah, Empire Earth was one that gave me a lot of time. Obviously this was going way back, and I don't think it even holds up anymore, but Call to Power, I think it was called. Extremely similar to Civilization. Age of Wonders is another good one. Woodwatch. Excellent. So I feel like the Age of Wonders and Civilization and whatnot kind of give a similar feel, in that because they're turn-based, you don't feel under pressure in the real-time part of it. Call to Power, yeah. Call to Power was really, really old. I'm not sure it would hold up well. I think it's one of those things where there's probably not much reason to play it when Civilization exists. Yeah, I find the turn-based ones, I think, sort of scratches that same itch that management games do, or at least are very, very close. Age of Wonders 3, yeah. Age of Wonders 3 is a great game. Very difficult game. There's a lot to it, which makes somewhat of a barrier for entry, but once you get into it... Yeah, I tried the Anno series. I could not get into it at all. I really, really wanted to. Possibly could have given it a little bit more time to try it, but I think it probably had too much depth. I think it was the fact it was a really big whack in the face when you first open up that game. And I just kind of went, ooh, I'm not sure I can learn all of this. Oh yeah, Age of Wonders 3, yeah. There's so many little things that if you don't know, you're just at the biggest disadvantage. Games like that, there's so much knowledge. But yeah, I guess that's it, isn't it? Is they don't have mechanics because you can pause and whatnot. So it's just all knowledge and problem solving, I guess. Yeah, I can't remember which version I played. It was a very, very long time ago. I remember jumping in and trying the first mission or campaign or whatever it was. It's just been so overwhelmed. I think these would be... Oh, actually, there's probably some more up here.
In the name of the sovereign.
Nice. The wizard didn't even die.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
An ill wind blows in your
I'm done for.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of trolls coming in. I think the paladins in this game are my favorite unit. Once they get to like level 10, they're just invincible. Many a boss fight being carried by a few high level paladins. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think the healer AI sort of just sticks to the strongest or tankiest warrior, and they just support them. That's probably something that deserves a lot of credit in this game, is how good the AI is for its time. I think it's pretty simple and straightforward, but at the same time, it behaves how you expect, and that's quite rare. So there is still one missing. That looks like... Be something there. Nice. What kind of coding do you do, Sloth? there another one? Really? Must be here. Cheeky little hovel. That's gotta be the last one, right? Oh! Sick!
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
Love that kind of stuff. But by that I mean when people are doing, like, you know, programming in really specific kind of technology. I always find that so fascinating. Yeah. Hey, to your advantage. I've made a bit of my